strong he is. Oh, not me. I was looking at you.
What's he looking?
Mr. Cow. Hello. Hey. Hey. Mr. Landerbar. Hello.
Heart.
Heart. Yes, that is a heart. What's that?
Baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's dead. What's uh-oh.
Does that mean something? Or are you just remembering yesterday's incident?
No.
It's a really sunny day, but it's very cold. We're on our way to Pops because Nina kept saying Pops this morning, and also because Mommy wants to go, and also because we're out of eggs. She wasn't expecting orange juice. No. Oh, thank you. Delicious. Banana, 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 banana. We're back home. Nina's sleeping. Cal was sleeping, but now he's having some breakfast. Again, actually, second breakfast. I'm taking this moment to, well, right now I have to re-edit and re-upload the vlog from yesterday because it was blocked. Because there were two parts of the video where we had Pandora playing in the background, and the Google copyright protection program picked up that music, and so it wouldn't let me put the video up without getting rid of the music. So I got rid of the music. Not really, I just edited it very weirdly so that the logarithms that are used by the Google program will be able to pick out the music, and hopefully that'll work. It worked last time. But what I'm also hoping to do while Nina is still asleep is to quickly plan out how I'm going to make that tumbler that I spoke about yesterday, and if I have any need for parts, to go to Home Depot, which I hope I don't need any parts because I feel like I should be able to make it with whatever I have around in the house. I bought these balls to use as my wheels for the tumbler, and I'm removing the electric piece that makes it light up. And eventually I'm going to have a bolt going through here to the other side and one on the other side so that I have a very grippy double wheeled. They were $1 each.
What do you think about that, Cal? You're so cute. You're so cute. What's that?
This piece right here is representing the drill with the bolt. And this is going to be a guide on both sides, which I don't think will be that necessary because the bolts that are going to go around the spheres are going to keep the spheres in place, so they won't actually be moving back and forth. So this might just be something that I put on this side so that it ends up just supporting the weight of the can. Seems that Nina woke up with her cold getting worse. She was very upset, so we gave her some Tylenol, and now we propped up her legs so she could play with her iPad, and we've set up her humidifier right next to her so that it can provide some vapor, and we've also put some vapor rub on her tummy, and she's feeling better now, but she still seems very stuffy.
Okay, show me what you're doing.
So this is how it's going to work basically. I'm going to get a drill, attach it to the bolt that's going to go across here. These are the two balls. They're going to have nuts on either side that will keep them in place. And the same thing's going to happen on this side. And this is two pieces of wood that are going to have, they should probably be connected on the bottom, are going to have ball bearings right there. They sell these little ball bearing rings. So I'm going to place those in there. And then this up here is going to be the tumbler, which is right here, iced tea. So you're going to put this on the two balls, but there are actually going to be 4 balls, so I have to buy 2 more. And then when you spin the drill, that'll spin this one, and the other one will just be in a ball bearing. That's just basically there so it doesn't fall off. And I made these 2 pieces high enough so that as this moves back and forth, because it will, it'll keep it in place. And I hope that works. That seems to be all you really need. It's just tea. If I breathe in deep enough, it's like I'm drinking Nest's tea through my nasal passages. I bought this Nesty canister because I thought it was a tin can, but it's cardboard, so I don't know how long that's gonna last. The inside is lined with tea, but it's also lined with sun protection, I guess, so that the tea is sealed in airtight. So this is going to end up being a very temporary solution because I don't think it's going to last too long with what's going to be going on inside of it. So I already have some of the pieces. I have the canister, which ended up being cardboard, and I have the 2 traction balls, which are these spiky balls that I bought from Walgreens earlier. They were $1 a piece. So far, staying pretty cheap. I just need to get 2 more of these though for the opposite side. We just got a Craigslist bite, I guess you would call it. Interest on Pupichu's old bird cage, so I have to go get measurements for it, which I thought we put before. Well, anyway, they want the measurements and they might pick it up today.
Lunchtime. Our previous guests left some Heinekens in the fridge that are completely taking up all the space. And so since hops is supposed to help with breast milk production, I guess I'm just gonna have to drink this. Where's mommy? Where's mommy? Where's mommy? There she is. She dropped her lines. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Lemon.
Daddy introduced Nina to the pantry. Uh-oh. I know what's happening now. Uh-oh. 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 Yep, I should have known that desperate running around.
I added some dimensions, that way when I get to the hardware store, I know that I'm getting all the right parts and sizes. Right now we're waiting for Mom, and we're gonna head out soon. Look at that sick little face. She's full of boogies. She's a boogie face. We're getting a lot of deliveries. At Home Depot, got lots of stuff to look through. Finally found it. I wonder if Method Man is there. We're back home. Nina's not feeling too happy, though she had an alright time at Home Depot once she woke up. I didn't find the exact things that I was looking for at Home Depot, but I did find some things that'll work. I'm still missing the 2 other spheres that I'm going to be using to drive the opposite side of the tumbler, but I'm going to put what I have together just so I can see how it looks. He's almost sitting. The only reason he's not going any lower is because his legs are so fat. He's a chubby. He's a chubster. Before I get started on putting those things together, Mom let me know that I need to do the sink first because it's getting clogged up. So I've got something for that as well. I'm going to take care of that first, and then I'll start making the tumbler. I put a small snake down there and then some liquid plumber, so I have to wait for half an hour now before putting some hot water. So in the meantime, I'm going to put away the groceries and charge my phone. I got the sink working and the food's put away, so I was able to get the 2 balls on this rod. Yay!
Good job, Nina.
We also have more holes on the walls in Nina's room, and while I was at Home Depot I found these cool hole fixing apparatuses things. I'm hoping they work because the holes look like they're supposed to be this size, so hopefully that'll work. But those holes were definitely made as a mistake because they're weirdly shaped, so I hope they work. This one worked like a charm. A little crooked, but that's because the hole is crooked, so I didn't really have a choice. But it covers it up, so that's good. Hopefully the next one will work too. The next one, the other hole looks much bigger. So this one is pretty bad. It's also kind of wide. Whoever made the hole wasn't measuring very well. And it has an outlet cage, but the little area where the screw goes in is bent down. That's probably why they were never able to cover it, because this one goes down, this one goes straight, so it doesn't quite fit any cover. So I'm going to try to bend it back into shape and hopefully put this cover on it, but it's still going to have some ugly holes on the side, so looks like I'm going to have to patch it up later on. It covered most of the hole. I ended up having to take out that piece that was inside just so that the new frame can fit. But what I can do later on is just print out a plastic piece that goes around that and screw that into these. I'm getting ready for bed, and I keep that vaporizer right there. It's off right now, but I'm gonna turn it on soon. And she has vapor rub all over her chest. Baby's vapor rub, so it's not that strong. She has a glowing too. which looks really good on the video. Oh, she's kicking me out already. But we're gonna read some books first. I wonder how many I'm gonna get through before she kicks me out. Good night. Nina, say good night.
Night.
Nina was a little bit more needy today. But she did say bye and kick me out of her room. But as I was getting up, she realized that she said bye, so then she started saying hi and hello. And so I came back a couple of times. Then she would say bye again, and actually would get a little aggressive with her bye. Like she would grab me and squeeze my face and say bye. I was like, okay, so I'm leaving. So I left. But then she ran out after me, and I gave her a hug, took her back, and now she hasn't come back out. She was a little crazy though. When I was reading the books to her, every time I would turn the page and she would see something she would recognize, she would go, "Oh!" I'm not sure where that came from. Good night, Nina.
Good night, Nina.
Good night, Cal.
Good night, Cal.
We love you.
Very, 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 very much.
Good night.
Night.